Greetings everyone, and welcome back to The Settlers once more on hardcore mode. And yeah, well, one thing that stands out is my settlement is not really big right now, is it? We have a few residences here and a guild hall, and that's it, right? That's my whole settlement right now. The thing is, we're sprawling, right? Way over the map here to the left on the western side, and also on the eastern side we're sprawling all the way down here. Doesn't leave much room right now to build a big settlement, but of course that is also about to change now, because we do have yeah, finally now weapons coming in bigger quantities. The blacksmith is working. At the blacksmith we can now finally enable us the weapon production. We can actually boost it with meat. Unfortunately, there is no hunting grounds. I haven't found them yet, so no meat on this map probably. And what we can still do here is to craft now shields, bows and axes that we are going to need. I already have 6 shield in, right? So let's actually continue with a few axes there until I have 6 as well. And then we craft a bows. Funnily enough, the bows also require iron, even though, of course, theoretically, it should be planks, I guess. But that must be some very interesting bows that we can actually craft here. Yeah, reinforced bows, I guess. We are also building a second coal mine. That's actually really important because we consume 2 times coal, right? For the furnace and then once again for the blacksmith. And this actually leaves my coal now dropping a bit here, so I want to reinforce that. What we have reinforced as well is this area here. So we have 2 towers here plus the decoy working for us. For the other side, we've also built the 2 towers now, and I still would like to have another decoy now that we can have then somewhere here. So this is what the enemy hopefully focuses on before it goes for the towers then, right? So that we have a bit of a defense there as well. In addition, of course, the main thing is though army building. So this is something we really should push, and for that, yeah, we can now use my village that we have there. We do have the tool maker that we can enable again, because we now actually have some steady supply of stone in again. I think, wait a second, is my stone... It's infinite, right? So we can get endless stone out of this. That's really great. We are also in the process of finishing the sawmill again. That was actually interrupted because I was not preparing quickly enough for this. I would, however, probably have a second sawmill somewhere where we have forests. So this is the area for it. So I can have another logging area for this one, right, together with another sawmill, and then also foresters, of course. Another thing is, yeah, it's busy actually. Where are my engineers? We have 2 here. Let's take both of them and claim this territory here too with the forests, so that we can reforest, because as far as I know, we need to have the territory under our control where we need to reforest and, yeah, plant trees and stuff like that. All right, the next residence has been finished, and as you can see, this is pretty cool. I love it. When you actually have a tile between them, it builds a bridge over that, right? So we could theoretically have a road go through this, and then the residences left and right, to make this one also look like more organic village building there. All right, for this area, what we could also think about is some farming then, but I'm actually really lacking the lumber now. So we have fish though. Let's boost both of these here with the fish. Alright, resources in, and the next sawmill then also incoming. Just as we're also building this one here. Yeah, we're also getting a bit low there on idle villagers, right? So we do need to build more residences again with all of this industry. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. And yeah, 17, because this one is producing actually some. There's then also the goods coming over, so planks being delivered from that side here, where we do need it for. Perfect. I might actually turn off my tools construction again, crafting, because it's consuming quite a bit of planks there, right? And I want to save up on that. Now we have 9 again, and with this we'll have an even higher production then. Oh, this one needs a road. There you go. Right, I think we are ready. Let's go ahead and build us. Oh, wait a second. We also have the warehouse, the coach maker, the workshop. And yeah, there's a few buildings, right? That's new. The workshop is new, for example, patched in. And For now, I would like to start with the training grounds, a proper place where we can train it, and of course it needs to be in my core area, because there we produce the units, right? The villagers, they go directly then to the training halls to produce, to train. So let's have the first one here. Also, it's in the protected area. Then we have the Order of Brunn. This is also going to recruit squirrels by the icon. We'll just see what's coming out of this one here. It's a beautiful building though. So I would like to have this one for sure then somewhere here at this corner here, of course. I think we need to actually make a special entrance then as well. So that's 2 military units coming along, up buildings, and then we would still have the shrine as well on top of everything. That I could have, for example, then also somewhere here. Alright, it's just these guys there, right? It's not a big deal. Alright, and let's also continue with some more residences. I don't know why I cannot build here. Seems available though. Yeah. No idea. Let's build 2 more residences. We are going to need them. The manpower for all of this. Quite a bit construction now. Going to take a while because we still also haven't finished this one here really. There it is. The sawmill is now working. And also the logging camp is working. Let's chop down the next palm forest.
Delivery coming through.
Oh, and we have 13 axes. So I'm also going to switch now to bow production, right, at my blacksmith.
I love these deliveries.
And I think we're going to need the gems then for the squirrels. We'll just see where I'm actually getting this one. This one actually gets finished first. Alright. Fantastic. So there we have the Mystic. That's the squirrel. And then we have the Seer. And yes, the Seer actually needs then the gems. Great stuff that we found some. And it's actually long range Yawn unit adapted to destroying buildings, right? And we do have 100 gems, so I can actually recruit the first one here. And can we actually then also, yeah, get us a rally point for this one somewhere over here? Actually, where we have a bit of space left, right? And here. And these guys here are also going to rally then over here. And we can actually go ahead and, yeah, start with the first archers. Right, and then probably also with the rest of my units we can go for some guardians, that's the shield units, and then also some warriors, that's the axe unit. So we want to have a great mixture between all of these to have a nice variety then in our army. There's already my first unit coming out, looking actually really cool.
The order is at your disposal.
And this one also has a special ability, recall. We can get this one recalled to a designated building. Also holding and patrolling. And there's also the training already.
I can carry any burden.
I feel strong now.
Of course, this is all consuming villagers. So I'm just glad that we have now more huts than over here also popping in, right? Here we're going to make it finished. And then I'm probably going to add 2 more residences. Yeah, and here I would like to have then one with a bridge in between. Perfect. Have this look a bit more organic. Lots of plumber coming in at this point. That's from down here. And of course, we should also prepare then a forester, because I don't want to endlessly chop down trees now, right? Until we have none available. So probably in this area already you can see this. We do need one of these. It's not that easy building those.
Recruitment complete.
Probably like this, because then we have a bit more room here for something else. Alright, that's a lot of troops.
We're prepared.
That we have now available here.
On patrol.
And we can even put them into formation. That's something I like a lot. Alright, so hopefully the range units to the back. Very good. The guardians to the front. Of course, we need a few more guardians. We have the shields. And then more archers and axemen. There's also a 4th unit, the berserker. This one actually needs cogs, I guess. That we don't have yet. What we do have though is more living space coming up over here. Very good. Also, the territory expansion has been completed. We don't need to expand further. What I need is then my forester here that continues its work then. And here we would have a nice area for harbor then. Or we're just actually going to have the harbor up here. That would also work out. It's very strange why I cannot build anything here. It would just fit. Ah, okay, you can turn it around like this. And then it could work out. Let's build it there.
Excuse me.
Training is still coming along? Yes. It's just taking a long time right now. We don't have any free settlers available anymore. So we need to wait a bit for these residences here to finish. There's the next one already producing. And then these guys here. In this case, that's a lot of raiders though. And I think they also have a hero class. So we might want to wait a bit until I have more. We could also try and lure them into my towers. That might work out.
Ready for duty.
So gems is something we're going to need. Yeah, for that, of course, we could go with a gem mine. Costs quite a bit.
Excuse me.
Let's have this here then along the road, so we have room for one more. However, we really do like workforce right now. Ah, look at that. I love it. Fantastic. You can have another one over here. So this is all then coming together more or less. Ah, it also depends where the road is then, of course. Yep. And we should be able to actually make a more dense block than here, right? So if I have this road, can we add? Yes, we can. Perfect.
This isn't heavy at all.
So you need to know this actually, right? The building looks into a random direction, right? And if it's looking not towards the road, it actually blocks it, but it doesn't give you an indication why it's blocked. So you actually need to turn it around yourself and then you can actually add it. And as you can see with that, we can make a bit more density here that we can add then to this block. Perfect.
This isn't heavy.
Yeah, still lacking a bit lumber there. The army is growing so far. I would also like to get more mystics, seers out because they're doing lots of damage to buildings, it seems.
Let me through.
Ah, and also my forester. What a lovely building. We probably should have had it. Yeah, it would fit in more like here, right? Or even here when you look at its surrounding, but it's going to be fine. And plants trees now in the surrounding area, so hopefully here somewhere. And yeah, the logging camp will then take care of it. Unfortunately, we cannot move buildings, right? So once placed, they're fixated. So I need to destroy them again if I want to move them once more. Yeah, let's actually hesitant about more recruiting because we really need more settlers. None of them, by the way, consume anything, right? I could give them bread and this would double their production really. So this is helpful when we lose a lot of soldiers and we can then use bread to regrow again. But other than that, they don't consume anything, unfortunately. It would add a nice complexity to the whole thing if they, for example, would need constant bread, for example, right? But yeah, that's not happening right now. Let's build those two. It's going to be a lovely district here that we have then. And here we still have room for one more big building because we still have a few of them available. But for now, I think we're ready.
Where shall I go?
I feel ready to try those bandits, right? Because that was my goal. I would like to try and lure them to my towers. Let's sacrifice one guardian. Gotta be the brave one. Unfortunately, he does not have a name, so I can't give him the honors.
Order received. Moving out. Order received.
Ah, all right. They're not that stupid. I cannot just lure them over there. Let's actually try it with the full force, right?
Of course.
My body hurts.
Enemy in sight.
Duty calls.
Where shall I go?
Yeah, that hero unit there. Holy moly. Seems like we can't kill it. Ah, alright.
Enemy in sight.
We don't have any melees anymore. He's one-shotting my archers, but I think we should be able to actually kill him. That is a very strong unit. Alright, down he is. And with that we have... Yeah, as you can see. See that there's a few more. Oh, that's the opponent, right? He's actually grown to this area. But we were here first, it seems. No. He was not hostile with the bandits, right? So he actually looted this already, I think. It's a bit unfair, because we are of course hostile. Ah, and he's coming in now. So let's actually move back again.
On patrol.
To my defense. And perhaps he's stupid enough to join.
Ready for duty.
Fortunately not. We have more settlers again. I would like to recruit a lot of archers right away. And then switch also to shield making again. How's it looking there? Yeah, we have lots of iron and coal though. So I would like to build a second blacksmith now. We can do this on the other side, right? So also to spread the risk of full loss, right? So we have 2 defenses there on both sides. So this should be fine, really. And here we have the mining too. We have the workforce for that. So I would like to have another coal mine now. Actually, you know what? Yeah, 2 coal mines again, right? And then also the iron mine. And then we're going to have once again another furnace.
Excuse me.
And also another blacksmith.
Enemy in sight.
There you go. And with that we start a second production for weapons. So we can speed the whole thing up. That's a lot of resources now, right? That are going to be transported over. There's gold. By the way, the gem mine is working. A really beautiful building there. And with that, we should be able to recruit more seers then as well.
We're prepared.
Also, the first batch of new archers is coming out. And I can go ahead and actually recruit me some warriors right away.
I hope we will be safe out there.
Then we could actually try to attack somewhere and just be a bit of a nuisance there. Yeah, he's trying. You look at that. Here we actually have a direct border now with the enemy. And this one is actually really fast with planting trees. The logging camp has no... Actually has enough to do at the moment. Fish-wise, yeah, fish is actually looking good. Let's also continue with a few more residences. Over here then. Those 3.
This is my easiest job today. I love these deliveries.
Also the blacksmith over here. And with that, we will be able to have the second production now available. So we're producing bows right now. Shields we're producing right now. So this one here can continue with some bows, I think. For the moment. There you go. Both of them now active. Of course, we gotta look out now for any incoming enemy attacks. And a seer coming. Then we also can have a few more guardians again. Perfect.
None of my friends are faster than me.
Enemy in sight.
One more military building. I would like to have it here then somewhere. With its back to the mountain here.
Takes easy.
I don't like the location that much. But I also don't want to have it too far away from anything. And this is just looking very cozy here. I just need to find the right way. Putting this one.
I love our new
Recruitment complete.
Cannot... Ah, because of the border perhaps. Let's just see. Perhaps we need to still get those 2 tiles in there before we can do anything. Wood has been depleted here. Good to know. So we also need those 2 engineers to claim more territory for more wood production. And we also have a few more shields in again. Let's continue with that.
Ready to serve. Order received.
Let's try a few attacks, right? From the center. Because we can always retreat then to safety. We could also retreat here to my towers. So let's try to get in from here. By the way, also there's the gold. Can I just claim this territory here? I think I can. And take in the gold here. So I'm claiming their territory there now.
We're prepared.
Okay. Yeah, there we're now.
Enemy in sight.
That's a really hostile maneuver. There is an engineer. Perfect. Ah, look at that. There's a few units here now. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright, let's actually get back there. Why are you not moving? People. Why did they not move now? Let's retreat. No idea why they didn't move there. Why are you attacking? This tower here has no business of attacking, really. Let's also build that shrine here. Yeah, this is looking a bit more like it now. Right, yeah, okay. Doesn't want to push in here. We have that gold deposit in right now, so that should keep him a bit busy. Right, I'm also trying to get more territory over there. Just so that we keep him busy a bit as well. And since we have the resources, I would also like to reinforce a bit. So building another tower here then. As protection for my towers. Most like... Oh, wait a second. Build that tower here. And over here, that's just engineers. We can build another tower here then as well. Perfect. But we really still lack planks. This one we have. Let's push with fish again. Also on the other side, of course. These guys here. Also give them fish. Alright. Should also have some gems in again. There you go. And also archers. And guardians. And there's my shrine.
Enemy in sight.
These goods are heavy.
Down here, it's the hardcore war of two engineers fighting for border stones. I think they're actually trapped here in this one now, trying to take away the territory from each other. And there is also now my shrine, and with this we actually need gems again to get rituals, and rituals actually heal my other troops. So I definitely want to get that second gem mine out there, because gems are actually rather slow to produce, but we are going to need them for lots of troops. So I'm waiting for a few planks now to come in, building a second gem mine here. So this is actually quite worth it after all, quite valuable. I didn't think so in the beginning, alright, where I only wanted to get some coal in again. Oh, and look at that here also. Where's my engineers? Come on, there they are. Let's actually get this territory in again, right? We need to claim this one, otherwise my stone mine here is cut off from my main forces. There's also the first ritual now. Ritualist. Actually get this one over. Perfect. And train a few more. We have lots of settlers right now. Of course, we lost a whole bunch. The next towers are ready, so we really want to fortify there too, after seeing his main force. We're going to look out for that. I haven't even started with farming yet, and a harbor for trading. That might be then in the next episode of this playthrough here. I'm actually quite enjoying this one here. Stay tuned.